What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video, man. It is your boy Fatkat, of course, bringing you another one, man. You guys can see that behind me. Look at that thing. Woo! Anyway, hopefully, I know it's kind of windy out here, so hopefully it's not too bad, but it is kind of windy out here, man, so hopefully you guys can still hear me and hope you guys won't be too mad at me. And anyway, man, like I said in my last video, man, I want to start bringing you guys some other content, start bringing you guys things like this, man, where, you know what I'm saying, I bring you guys different vehicles and things like that, not just Dodges and everything else, man. I want to bring you guys Fords, Volkswagens, Hondas, I mean, you know, the nice Hondas anyway. Obviously Chevy, man, if I could get my hands on some Corvettes or something like that, you know, especially when that new one comes out, that C8, man. But anyway, man, you know, start hitting up Mercedes, man, all that good stuff, man. I just want to start hitting up all these different dealerships, Audis and all that, BMWs, and get you guys, you know, start showing you guys some of the new stuff that's coming out as well, man. But anyway, so today, with all that being said, man, today we're doing this Super Duty, man, F250, man. Look at this thing. Whew. God. Anyway, man, so you guys know, man, let's check it out real quick. Let's walk around it. All right, man, so let's see if you guys can see some of this, man. So this thing has, man, it has a whole bunch of options, this thing, man, even from the factory. Including this vehicle, you have preferred equipment package, 6.7 liter power stroke, man, 6-speed auto, man, you got side plates, skid plates, I'm sorry. You got the tough bed spray and the bed liner. Let me see. Uplifter switches, heated rear seats, tow technology bundle, man, lane keeping assist. And this thing is pretty much loaded, man. Has a whole bunch of stuff in here, man. This truck is, I don't know if you guys can see that, man, $75,660. That's without the extra stuff. So let's go to the front and see how much the extra stuff costs. So the extra stuff, man, you have, let me see, basically the 6-inch lift, wheel flares, Brandon Ford appearance package, includes, well, credit for factory tires and wheels. So you're looking at $100,000, $100,276 after everything, man. So there you go, man. That's something. That's what this truck, something like this will cost you, man. But this thing is super nice though, man. Look at this thing. Whew. If I were to ever buy a truck, it'll be like this. And I think this BF. That BF is obviously the company that they use. I think they had the same thing on the Ranger that we did the other day. So that BF, I think, is the company they used that Ford uses to do all their customizations and everything else, man. But this thing is nasty, man. Look at the fog lights, man. You got look at those fog lights. Look at the light bar here in the middle, man. All the fog lights on the other side. Like, this thing must light up the freaking, man. Look at that. Lights in the grill. I guarantee this thing lights up like a UFO, man, when it's coming at you in the middle of the night. If you turn everything on, that's crazy, man. Hey, man, let's hop on the inside, man, and check out everything it has on the inside. Actually, before we go to the front, man, let's check out the back. So look at that. So obviously, this is a big difference from like the Ranger we just did, the video that you guys just seen, man. This, so much more room back here, man. Like, look at this. Look at all that room. Look at all that leg room right there. And this seat is kind of far back already. And look at this. Like, this is something way more comfortable that you would get in. I mean, even if it's not lifted, you know what I'm saying, just an F250, like even a regular F250, man. Look at this. A lot of room, man. You can tell it's super comfortable. You got the, look at that, panoramic sunroof on top. So when you open all that up all the way back, man, you know, that's super nice. Yeah, I like this, man. This would definitely be something that if I was ever get a truck, which I do want one, it'll be definitely something like this. Look at that. Let's go to the front though, let's check it out. The only thing about it being lifted though, man, look at this. You literally gotta like hop into this thing, man. Like, oh man, oh. All right, man, so this is what you'll be sitting in, man, if you were sitting in the truck, or, you know, if you were, this is what you'll be looking at from the driver's seat, man. This thing only got 17 miles on it. But look at this, man, this thing is beautiful. I mean, super dope, man, super lovely. Everything is nice, it's not overdone. And, you know, it's just enough, you know what I'm saying? It's enough for it to be like, okay, you feel like you're in a nice car, but not too much, you know, where it's like, okay, man, you guys are overdoing it. But this is pretty dope, man, I like this. I'm going to turn on this truck. Obviously, this truck is remote start, so it's going to push the button, or push the brakes and push the button. And there you go, man. That's what you see. All right, man, so this truck has the Sync 3 as well. I believe, yeah, it should be the Sync 3. I don't think the Sync 4 even came out yet. So this is the Sync 3, man. So pretty much the same thing. Like I said, it's easy to navigate and everything else, man. Like I said, I've played with this a couple times, and it's definitely nice, man. So like I said, down here is not too busy, man. It's just enough for you to feel like I said, you got something worthy, but it's not too busy, man, where you're like, you know, like I don't even know what's going on. So obviously you got all your different you know, drive modes right there. So 4-wheel, or, you know, or 2 high, 4 high, 4 low. You got your tow, you got your tow down here. Should be able to help you tow and everything else. You got your cup holders. Well, obviously you got a big old storage space right here. Nice cup holders. This looks like it might, oh yeah, there you go. So it does slide. So look at that, you can slide it from this. So you look, you could change this into cup holders as well, or then you have another cup holder, so you have 4 cup holders. Wow, look at that. So you can have 4 cup holders here, or you could just slide that over there, have your storage space, and then have your regular 2 cup holders, man. So other than that, man, obviously, you know, like anything else, you have your all your information in here that you could scroll through and everything else. So what was that? Was that engine temp? Transmission temp. 126 degrees. We just turned it on. So look at that, man. Engine hours, engine idle hours, man. That's crazy. Oh wow. So you could literally tell how many hours your engine has been, you know, has worked basically throughout its life, man. That's pretty dope. Yeah, man, it's pretty cool, man. Tire pressure, you know, transmission tip again, diesel exhaust, diesel exhaust fluid. Okay. Yeah, so pretty. Oh, look at that. It went up already, 129. But yeah, man, this is pretty dope, man. And like I said, look at all your auxiliary up here. So these are like for all your different, I don't know if you guys can see that, but these are for like all your different lights and everything else that you set up. You can set them up to these switches right here, and then that'll be dope, man. So let me see. Oh, this button is for, if you guys can see, I don't know if you guys can see that. The window in the back opens up and closes. I don't know if you guys can see that again. Opens and closes all the way. Pretty dope, man. Let me see. You have your, oh, there you go. That's what I was looking for. Look at that, man. So you can open up the sunroof just like that. I wanted to see the shade. Oh, the shade is just these, I would imagine. Oh, wait, wrong way. There you go. So look at that, man. You can open up your shade all the way to the back, man. You basically got two windows. You got one here, one there, right, for the front and back. I would imagine just the front is the one that tilts though. But either way, man, like I said, you can open up that shade for the entire truck, basically. So the front and back, they can both look up and, you know, see that dope sky, man. That nice Florida sky, right? Other than that, man, that's pretty much it with this truck. Like I said, man, it's a lot of different features, man. A lot of different things. You know, this is all standard Ford stuff. This is not real, but it looks nice. You know what, and one thing I will say, man, this room, like I said, if you see my last video, man, you seen I just did a Ford Ranger, a lifted Ford Ranger, but there's definitely way more room in this truck than there was that one. You actually feel like you're in a truck with this one. So like this is something, like I said, this is something more to my standard. Like I said, I can have me and my wife, the kids, and everybody else, and we will all be comfortable in this truck easily, no problem, man. Like I said, so let me show you guys. What it would look like with me, you know, sitting down in it. Look at that. Look at all that room. nowhere near touching anything, man. None of that. So there you go, man. So like I said, so this is definitely something more my speed that I would definitely purchase, man. If whenever I'm in the market for a truck, definitely purchase something like this, man, because this is super dope. Like I said, and it's super big, you know, and obviously something that I would be able to get into, man. Like I said, the whole family will be able to fit in here. Look at that, man. This thing has 446 miles to empty. I hope you guys can see that. 446 miles to empty, man. That's the beauty of, I guess, of diesel, man. But super nice truck all around, man. I would definitely purchase something like this. Other than that, man, like I said, you guys know me, man. I don't like to make things too long, man. So I greatly appreciate you guys for watching this video, man. Like I said, I want to start bringing all kind of different things over to you guys, not just you know, Dodge stuff, man. I want to start bringing all kind of different vehicles and everything else. So I'm gonna start talking to all these different dealerships, man, and see what I could get for you guys, man. Obviously, right now, man, you know, we're just starting out this relationship, man. So they're not really gonna let me drive it and things like that, because, you know, they don't really know me like that. So the more I come and the more, you know, they get to know me, the more they know I'm not going to steal their car, right? I would hope that they're going to start letting me drive it and things like that, man, so we can get a 100% full perspective of how, you know, these vehicles are, man. But as for now, like I said, I'll take this. I mean, I appreciate them for even letting me do this part, getting in the car, giving me the keys so I can turn it on, do everything else. That's good for me for now anyway. Hopefully it's good for you guys as well. Like I said, as time goes on, hopefully we could actually start driving them and everything else. But you know, Florida, man, you know, Florida's a different animal than a lot of other places. Like, you gotta be trustworthy and all that other good stuff. They're not just gonna hand you something like, yeah, man, bring it back in 3 hours. Like, nah, it ain't gonna happen like that. Not unless you putting some money down, or you know, like you trying to purchase something like that, then they might do that. But anyway, other than that, man, I don't make it too long again. Appreciate my guy Matt, who works here, man. Really cool dude. You know, he let me. Actually, I talked. Remember I told you guys, man, I had on the table, man, I had a Ford Mustang on the table that I was getting ready to buy, and it was gonna be through Matt, man. So, you know, I ended up not buying that car. It was with the Performance Package 2 on it. So I had the 305s all the way around, man, wide tires and all the ground and fit kits and all that. I ended up not getting it though, honestly, just because it was a coupe, and I just didn't want to do 2 doors, man. So at the end of the day, man, but I do like Ford, and I mean, I like all kind of cars. But like I said, but my dude Matt, or not my dude, but Matt, right? I say my dude because I don't really know him like that yet. But like I said, he's a really cool dude, man. That day, man, he answered all kind of questions. Literally just sat there forever, man, answering all kind of questions that we had and everything else, man. Never once like rushed me or anything else. So and even till now, man, I came up and I was like, hey, man, remember me? He remembered my name, man. I haven't talked to him since January. He remembered my name and everything, man. So he's like, hey, yeah, you know, so on and so forth. I was like, yeah. He was like, man. I was like, you got a good memory. He was like, yeah. So really cool dude again. And I told him, you know, I was like, hey, man, you know, so I'm doing this YouTube, man. I want to feature some cars. This and that. He's like, yeah. You know, he's like, well, let me go ask my boss. He went to go, I guess he said the right words. And he came back. He was like, yeah, man, which ones you want to do? So for now, like I said, we just did these trucks because, like I said, I want to do something different. We've seen the Mustangs. We've seen all that. Although they do got a lot of Mustangs as well. But I wanted to bring something a little bit different. So when we come back, man, I'll talk to him again, maybe sometime again, and we'll come back and we'll do the Mustangs and everything else, man. But as for right now, I greatly appreciate him. Shout out to Brandon Ford. This is where I'm at now. Like I said, this is in the Tampa area, man. If you ever, for whatever reason, man, if you're in that market, man, talk to Matt Sailing. I believe his last name is Matt Sailing. As a matter of fact, I got his card. Hold on a second. There you go, man. Matt Sailing. I don't know if you guys, because focus. There you go. Matt Sailing, man. So make sure you guys hit him up, man. You got all the information there. You got cell phone number, right? Desk number and everything else, man. Email in the bottom, man. So like I said, this guy is super cool, man. Super dope, man. Like I said, I couldn't ask for a more humbler guy. Like I said, he just sit there and answer your questions, man. Not even like really trying to make a sell. Just answer all the questions you got about the car, man. Anyway, so other than that, I don't want to drag it out too long. Appreciate it again. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, man. Oh, by the way, if you do go see Matt, if you call Matt, if you're in the area, if you want to forward anything like that, make sure you tell him I sent you, man. All right? So anyway, other than that, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, man. As you guys know, my boy Fatkat, and we'll see y'all on the next one, man. Later.